Daniel Naroditsky says something like, you sometimes bring your knight to h6 because it's just like Frankfurt Airport. You're on your way to somewhere else. Us, we like to end at Frankfurt Airport.
I'm pretty in pink, baby.
All right. We're hitting them with it. The rules of the game are below our faces.
Maybe I'll go through the rules while you do the opening.
Sure.
The idea of the coward chess speedrun is to play chess in a cowardly manner. So a lot of people play like aggressive chess. They try to invade the other person's, territory and, dominate them positionally or whatever. We're not doing any of that. We are staying in our own 3 ranks, clustering our king in pieces as much as we can, keeping all our pieces defended by pawns, making sure that preemptively making sure that we don't get flagged by resigning if we go down on time by more than 10 seconds. We trade all of our pieces because what is less scary than just a king and pawn endgame that sort of peters out slowly? So we try to get rid of as many pieces as we can. We try to trade off all our queens. And finally, we like to be a little bit up on material. So if we can make a trade that wins us maybe like a pawn at the end, we're going to go for that trade. And that is the cowardly way. So we're off against Pizior Mizior, a 1,000 rated opponent who, we're playing a little blunting move, d3, stopping the bishop from attacking the pawn. You guys will get the hang of it if this is your first coward chess video, but we're sort of just trying to play as coyly and meekly as possible. And above all else, not offend our opponent with Chadley moves. Okay, let's play some knight moves. Trying to get our king castle. Sure, that knight move might work. Yeah. So we're gonna put our knight in there, basically putting a hat on top of our knight's head. With that e3 pawn is sort of like a little pawn hat that we sort of shelter the knight inside of, and keep it safe. Keep it safe. Keep it simple. Keep it fun. I didn't mean to say keep it fun. This is not a fun game. This is incredibly stressful.
This is serious work.
This is work. We're putting in those hours.
It's actually emotional labor for me.
Just being around me.
Okay,
all right.
Let's see here.
Do we close? Let's close the position. A closed position is one where pawns sort of like intersect with pawns and mesh themselves very nicely.
It makes the game very slow, which we like.
Yeah. And and it makes it just so that it's harder to get pieces across this pawn wall. Like only the knight can jump over other pieces. Ooh, a queenside castle. Only the knight can really jump over other pieces. So most pieces can't get through these closed positional barriers. And with that, we're off. So what we're going to see here, since this guy kind of knows what he's doing, what we're going to see here is what's called a pawn storm, where he throws all of his...
Okay, don't want to move that.
Let's get out of the pin. We like to shuffle if we don't really know what we're doing. If there's not a immediately cowardly move that presents itself, we just shuffle around. So he's going to start throwing all of his like H, G, and F pawns at us. And we're just going to have to weather that storm. And honestly,
we rarely have.
Every time it's I think all of our losses have been in
this kind of position.
This kind of position, opposite sides castling, a big pawn storm. It's just kind of hard to do it when you're trying to stay on your own side of the board and hunker down. But some of our best wins have also come out of these
what we could
of
do?
positions.
Really just...
Ooh, a toddle.
Oh, this is no good for him. Our bishop is not good.
Our bishop is not good, but if we trade it off, he gets a pawn there, and he can get the queen to h6 and give us a bad mate. So maybe we do...
What are you thinking?
Is there a way to...
I'm thinking this.
That's an attractive square. Because then we can bring the knight to h6 eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
Daniel Naroditsky says something like, you sometimes bring your knight to h6 because it's just like Frankfurt Airport. You're on your way to somewhere else. Us, we like to end at Frankfurt Airport.
Yes, exactly. Frankfurt, I'll tell you, man.
Frankfurt Airport is a great place.
Have you been? I've been there as well.
I've not been.
I'm thinking of the Swedish airport. Or no, where's Frankfurt? Germany?
Yes.
Okay, no, never mind. I'm thinking
so,
about the
small
one in
issue. If we
Switzerland.
bring the knight to Frankfurt Airport, it will be, well, not actually lost. Well, yes, lost.
Kell. Because he'll push the pawn
I
down
guess
to
we
G4.
go here?
No, we just come right back. Once it's at G4,
right.
we can just come back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Want to go here?
Let's go back. Let's go to Frank's.
We're in Frankfurt Airport now.
And if he pushes that pawn, he's actually kind of closed the position down on himself.
True.
Weirdly.
And this bishop becomes, well, you can trade it out. But.
Bishop becomes, I would say, phenomenal piece. That's a phenomenal bishop right there. Yeah, let's move him back. Let's go back home.
Well, we have a phenomenal knight.
Well, not that we're going to really use
Do anything with it.
Yeah, and that bishop is really cemented in there, so we got to be kind of wary of some stuff.
It only looks at light squares. Simply don't use these light squares.
Ah, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
What if we go for some okay, what is that move? That's a good move, I would say. What if we start developing our here's an idea. We move our queen, and then we go here. That's a bad idea. We don't want a pawn there. Hold on. Let's have a little thinksy poo. What if we go here?
Yeah.
Then the knight has to move, say there. That's a really good square for the knight. Let's forget about that idea. Because we have this lined up on his rook. Maybe we go here.
Okay.
We go there with the idea that, I don't know, something happens, and then we can
You know what we can.
trade.
You know what we can do.
What can we do?
What I see happening.
What do you see?
We go here. He
Trades.
trades, of course.
Oh my god.
His
you're
queen is attacked.
Absolute brilliant.
He moves it, I don't know, somewhere.
Right.
Then we move this and
Into
we're double
capturing our knight that's on that square.
into the. Damn it!
Hold on, but if he does move there, we do have.
We can actually.
We can move our knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's actually
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. I like.
I'd almost say it's a tactic that wins material.
I wouldn't go that far.
It isn't. Okay, so he closed the position for us.
Doing our bidding, really.
Now, I think the position sort of demands that we perhaps go on a foray. It's not it's a walk in the Kingside Park.
It's a walk with the devil.
Position sort of demands that we do this.
Here's something that the position might demand that we could go for.
Okay.
Is a little bit of this. Okay?
Yeah.
With the idea of this thing that the position does demand.
Right.
Because then if we actually get a pawn trade out of it, we actually open our
Ooh.
bishop's eye and let our bishop breathe a little bit.
I love that.
And beauty.
Beautiful.
Little defense of our knight. Now we don't have to ruin our glorious pawn structure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're correct in saying that the position does request a bit of
a queenside foray.
Yes,
if
exactly.
you will.
A little crusade.
Mm-hmm. Crusade's a little aggressive.
It is. It was.
Yeah, it was.
God, so many people died.
It's sort of a long time ago now.
I can't get over it. It's still too soon. I shouldn't have talked about it.
Yeah.
I think about it almost every day.
What is something... Is there anything from history that you think about frequently?
The burning of the library at Alexandria.
Really?
We could have learned so many spicy secrets. Maybe about magic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they had magic books.
Yeah.
Maybe they had... What if they had written out, like, all of Harry Potter or something? Word for word. Probably not.
That would be... That'd be surprising. Okay. We take with the king, obviously.
I think about that.
Oh, I guess we could take with the knight. Do you want to? No.
No, let's take with the king. King likes to have a little nice
It's got a
pawn
little hat.
A little hat. A little hat.
Okay.
That is what we call a nothing move. Because
Very nothing move. He's biting on granite.
Himself. He's biting himself like a silly,
now
foolish
we get
dog.
to do what we wanted to do.
Yes. So this is an idea only to trade this pawn off.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to do too much else. We're not going to be thrusting. Right?
No.
We're just going to be staying But we just get a little bit of breathing space on this side of the board because we're feeling a little bit suffocated over here. And then we can just think about maybe putting our rook over here or something. Just to say...
We can certainly think about
it's just a shuffle, you know? That doesn't mean anything. We'll come. Maybe we'll come back. Who knows? We could even go here or there. I think maybe just settling on the average square.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just sort of a prosaic choice.
I like that a lot.
I don't think too much is going to come of it.
I don't think too much at all.
Thinking is for mean men.
Thinking is for mean men.
Okay, queen trade. We love it.
We love to see those.
We love a good queen trade. Yeah. So now we have. Okay, so we have his knight is sort of hanging.
True, it is.
And we've learned from recent videos that people maybe don't see those kinds of moves so much. So what if we? Ooh, here's the idea. Okay. I got the juice. This is actually a tactic that wins material, I believe. A3. Knight has one square.
Oh.
No, knight goes here actually. Then we take, and that's fine with us as well. That's a trade.
Yeah.
But if he were to move back here...
And that pawn that recaptures is not long for this world, even though it is passed.
Exactly. So if there and back, then we have this move, which
wins.
Wins material.
I love that. Let's hit it.
This is for the people.
Good tactical eye.
This is for the folks.
Yeah. So this would be his best move.
Yeah, and then we snip it. We like a little trade. And then we can move our and then he's gonna capture our knight, right, with his bishop.
Yeah.
But we're gonna collect that pawn in short order, I believe. And how are we gonna recapture the knight if he takes with the bishop? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we can move one of our rooks behind that pawn.
This one seems better.
Yeah. Principled.
Okay.
Wow.
That's annoying.
Strong.
We can still win it.
Not like that.
But we can move this out of the way somehow, and then put our. What do we do here?
What if we ask for a knight trade with knight e2, knight c3?
I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Me too. Me too, pal.
I'm going to give him an offer he can't refuse.
He can definitely refuse
He can refuse it, but it comes at the cost of his pawn.
That's true. That is an offer he can't refuse. Oh, that's sad.
It was scary for a second, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is...
Yeah, I think we take that trade, personally.
This is snugid for him. His king is looking a little suspicious.
Yes.
Over there.
There we go. This is taste. This is just nice.
Yeah.
And it also questions that pawn over yonder.
Now there's a number of offers he can't refuse.
Yes. Let's not draw too many more arrows with the knight. Let's not draw too many more arrows with the knight.
It was not in the direction that was worrying. Okay, now we go here.
Do we trade or do we take the pawn? Extra material.
We win this pawn.
The B pawn. But we can just take the B pawn for free and then come back, maybe?
Wow, that's greedy. But we can.
Is greed... What is our stance on greed, real quick? Good?
I think it's good. It's the number going up under our name, right?
Yeah, the number has not yet gone up under our name, so we haven't felt good once this game.
Okay, now we're feeling good.
Finally. I love to feel good.
We could even... No, that's dumb.
And then we'll bring that knight back, and then we'll trade, and we should be okay. And we'll probably win the other pawn now.
Yeah, we will. Surely.
Surely. Ooh, there's a move. That's actually quite a nice move.
Ooh.
Takes. Okay.
Now we do win the... We go here first. takes.
Rook takes.
Rook takes.
Wow, that's actually quite a nice move.
Do you want to just take
Hold
the
on.
pawn first?
Take the pawn first, then he has the rook defending that pawn.
Yeah, but we can get a number of attackers on it. Because if we let him take, he'll get the... Oh wait, I guess we can recapture with the bishop.
Yeah.
So you want to just move back his pawn? No.
So if we take...
He takes,
let's say we take
rook takes,
first.
bishop takes, and then I think we're chilling.
I think we are chilling.
Because then we get to bring this up and win it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
knight
not
back.
worrying, knight back.
That's good calculation, honestly.
Yeah.
So if he takes first, although here's another line. If in this position he takes... Oh, you want to do this?
Yeah.
I was thinking this is kind of scary. Then takes. Oh, and then we just move our knight. And we actually come back here. And win this pawn,
Yeah.
so
Okay, we're good.
We're big chillin'. Okay, and now take a la biche.
Bish.
A la biche. And I think we're doing solidly.
Yeah.
The thing our opponent did, which might not have been ideal, was trading queens on purpose. Because in these kinds of positions, like he had a bunch of pressure on our king with a lot of pieces clustered around it, like we were supposed to have, but he ended up doing. You don't want to trade queens in those positions.
So now we have...
We're up a pawn.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're
about
gonna
to
be up
up 2 pawns.
2 pawns.
And one of them is very passed.
Yes.
But it could be contested. If he goes here, we just push it forward, I think.
Yeah. I think in general we should, let's take that pawn for ourselves.
This?
We can just win it. Right?
Oh, true. What am I thinking? And if he moves here, we will win an exchange.
Or we'll take his king because our rook is controlling it. Okay, let's win an exchange now with bishop there,
Here.
for instance. That actually just wins the piece, the rook, in full, in toto.
Okay.
Well, that was a pretty good
I
game.
don't know why he moved his king.
Well, he was worried that we would go rook c1 or c2 and checkmate.
Yeah, that would also have been.
Okay.
So we take with the bishop, I guess?
Yeah, that's the least amount of material that we can put far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
We double. So
Do we double or do we would lose our a3 pawn, which is worrisome.
True. Okay, we shove it.
No, that would lose.
No, also lose it.
Let's defend it with a full rook.
Really?
Rook's,
On a light square, so we don't have
Yeah.
to think about the bishop.
honestly, rook behind a pawn. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Principled.
Now we can start shoving, I guess.
I think here's an idea, which
The time is a little low, but lower for him.
if we go here, his rook can't really move. We'll put his rook in a nice little house.
This little box.
Nice little house box. And then he can't really scooch it out too easy. I mean, he's almost made it as king here as well. But that's okay.
Now with his rook in this... Well, it's not. His rook is not complete. Wow.
Like, weirdly, we have this. We have this.
What?
Right? Takes. And then this traps the rook. Does that mean?
That's insane. That's rude.
That's a little rude. But it was all on our side of the board, all kosher. And we flagged him. We didn't actually have to go through with that.
Yeah, I love it.
All right.
Great
well done,
game.
pal.